child, when they flashed that picture on the news, showing that truck with them big old tires on it, I knew it was the same truck I saw leaving our oldest house that night. So I got to thinking about it. And I thought about it. And after a while, some said, Ida, that's Rhonda's boy Devin who owns that black truck. Same truck you saw leaving our oldest house. So you see, that's how I know Devin was the one who broke into her house.
That's nonsense, Ida.
It's true. He owned a black truck, don't he?
Yes, he does, but that don't mean he done it. It's a whole lot of young folks drive trucks like that these days.
Yeah, but they ain't committing crimes on me, though, Odessa.
All right, well, now let me get this straight. You saw Rhonda's boy Devin break into Iola's house that night?
Well, no, I ain't seen
That's
nothing.
exactly what I thought.
But wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I ain't have to see anything, because some things you just know. You know, you got a strong feeling about it, kind of like a sixth sense. And that's how I know for a fact he was the one who did it. And that's why I told the police all about what we saw.
I ain't seen nothing, Ida.
I gave him all the details, see. I told him everything. I even told him I had done it. See, I figured he had been planning this for some time now, you know, plotting and scheming, cooking up his alibi. And when the time was right, he went over to Iola's house, 3 o'clock that morning, parked his car in the alleyway, thinking nobody would see him. And he didn't know that our windows faced the alleyway. So then he stepped out that truck dressed in all black, that stocking cap pulled down on his head, looking all foolish. Then he tiptoed around to the back door, peeked inside her window, pried it open, and gained access into that poor woman's house. Yes, he did. And when he got in, he took everything, stole all her worldly possessions. And he even took the dog. And he left poor Iola with nothing. You hear me? Nothing. What?
You are so full of it, Ida.
Full of what?
You just said not even 5 minutes ago that you didn't even see anything. And now you done went and turned it into a best-selling novel.
Well, some things you just know, Odessa.
Really?
Well, they ain't made me the president of the neighborhood watch program for nothing.
Oh, well, what about that time that you told the police that you saw Pete steal your car when you had it parked down in front of Elsie's Diner on Water Street?
Because he did, Odessa. Yes, he did. He drove right off the lot with it. Even honked the horn at me. Yes, he did.
I don't see how that's possible because you don't have a car. You ain't never had a car. Matter of fact, you don't even have a driver's license.
Well, I was driving that day.
And what about Sunday morning? You told Pastor Lewis that Deacon Thomas took your coin purse during Sunday morning worship service.
Because he did, Odessa. Yes, he did. Now, he took my purse and stole all my money. I saw him do that. I saw that.
Really?
Yes.
And see, I don't see how that's possible because everybody from here to Slidell know Deacon Thomas been dead for 20 years. And see, Ida, you tend to stretch the truth just a tad bit too much.
Well, all right. Maybe I was wrong all those other times. But this time, Odessa, I'm right. That boy was the one who broke into Iola's house. Now, let's think about it. He fits the description. He ain't never worth nothing. He got a prison record and everything. That boy ain't worth a dime.
All right, Ida, now that's enough talking about that boy. He just done seen rough times is all.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, speaking of rough times, what's this I hear about you selling at restaurant?
What? Who told you that?
Can't tell you who told me. No, I never revealed my sources.
Whatever you say, Ida.
But since you insist, it was Jackie. Saw her down the laundromat. And then about told me everything.
Well, I'll be.
But don't you worry, because I set her straight. Yes, I did. Put her right back in her place because I knew she was lying. So I know for a fact you will never do a thing like sell at restaurant. No, not that place. Yeah. Why, it means way too much to you.
Place sure do hold a lot of memories, Ida. You're about to spend half my life running that place.
You sure have.
But then again, things change, you know.
Things change. Wait a minute. Wait one cotton-picking minute. Now, Jackie was right, wasn't she? You are selling that place.
Well, I ain't going to lie to you, Ida. I have been thinking about it a whole lot here lately.
Now, you cannot be serious, Odessa.
I'm very serious. I can't keep running that place all by
You
myself, you
cannot
know?
sell that place.
And why not?
Well, for one, you don't put way too much time into it.
Well, it ain't like I want to sell it, Ida. It's just things is different now. We don't get half the peoples down there like we used to, and especially with all them new businesses coming around. And besides, ain't no life left in that place ever since, well, you know, ever since Jimmy Sr. died. Things just ain't the same.
Yeah. Well, I know your heart probably ain't in it no more. And after all, owning that restaurant was Jimmy Sr.'s dream, not yours.
That's right.
He always kept that place going.
You're right about that, Ida. I tell you, I miss him so much. It's hard not having Jimmy Sr. around no more. And running that restaurant sure don't make things no better.
How long has it been, Odessa, since he died?
Be 3 years this Sunday.
3 years? Wow. Well, I didn't realize it'd been that long. But I guess it's true what they say. Love and death will make time stand still.
Now, that's true. Because, you know, I still remember the first day Jimmy and I met. It had to have been some 30 years ago, but I'll never forget it either. You know what I remember most about him, Ida?
What's that?
His smile. Jimmy Sr. He had the most endearing smile. It about light up the whole room. And he was just so proud, Ida. Always walking around with his head up high, his chest poked out. I tell you, Jimmy Sr. wasn't scared of nothing. And always got what he wanted, too, including me. I always knew it was something special about my Jimmy, something great about him. And I was right, too, because Jimmy Sr. was wise. Yes, he was. And he was smart, too, and always had him a plan, especially when it came to making some money. I remember he always used to say, a man ain't a man if he can't earn a decent living.
That's right.
And he set out to do just that. Oh, he worked hard, day in and day out down there at that butchery. Said he was doing it all so that he could own his own business one day. Nobody believed him at first when he said it, especially me. I just thought